Hello, YouTube. I'm joined by Freakunasty, and we're continuing our prep for the Denver Regional Championship. We're going to run back a list that we really enjoyed playing, and we got a 5-0 trophy with, the Mono Black Midrange deck. I think this is one we're kind of heavily considering. Um, yeah, Freak is going to be sharing a screen, and we're going to be kind of like talking through plays, sideboarding, reflection on matchups, things like that. Hopefully we get some good matchups slash like not necessarily ones that are favorable for us, but ones that we actually like plan to see during the tournament. Because sometimes when you play Moto, you get kind of whatever. But I'm going to turn the deck tech over to Freak. You can check out our previous video for the long version, but he'll probably just give you like a bridged version here. So
Yeah, basically, just going to break this into just a couple categories. Um, we have our interaction, we have our scam package, and then we have our like ways of winning the game. So here's how you scam, here's how you interact with the opponent, and these cards kind of fill both roles, right?
right.
These cards are win conditions as well as interaction. Um, And then yeah, that's it. And then the lands we were playing four castles before. That was Spike's build. We cut one of the castles as it did make some of the early hands a little awkward and just put in another swamp. I've also been considering just cutting a land from this deck,
Okay.
just to go down to 24, and then playing like one more of something in the main board.
Okay.
I don't really know what that thing would be. It'd be most likely be some sort of interaction spell.
Mhm.
Um, but I feel like I've been liking the one of Blood Chief's Thirst. Two Shielders Edict has felt good. Four pushes have felt fine. So I don't really know what I'd want it to be. And that's kind of one of the things that I've been stuck on. Sideboard, I think, is still really solid. A couple Tureks, two Victim of Nights, four Path to Perils, two Cursed Totems, two Pithy Needles. Gotta really respect the Yogg matchup right now. And then three Chalice of the Void.
Yeah. The deck is sweet. We will see you in round number one. Alrighty, we're in round one, and I know you guessed it. We lost the dice roll. But yeah, this hand looks sweet. It's got
This thing
Thoughtseize,
is a little
Dothy.
interesting because it's like, how do you start? Do you lead on
Yeah.
Swamp or do you lead on Citadel here?
Well, the good news is we're on the draw, so we can see what the opponent's doing. Which I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing, but
Yeah,
like if
this
it's
hand's actually a
Tron,
little awkward.
yeah,
If it's Tron, we're just starting on Citadel. It's easy peasy.
yeah,
Um, but if it's like Murktide or something else that like starts with like a selection spell as opposed to a or no spell, I kind of almost want to Thoughtseize.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we could Thoughtseize and then see what they're doing, and then we can always either play Dothy or tap land, I guess.
Yeah. The sequence of this hand's a little awkward. I wish we had one removal spell in here too. That would make it a lot easier to figure out.
Yeah.
Growth Spiral, Expressive Iteration, Counterspell, Tidebinder.
Hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Temur Control, but why are you playing Expressive Iteration in your Growth
Uh,
Spiral Counterspell deck?
yeah. Hmm.
Huh. Well, Expressive Iteration is like fucking terrible in this hand,
Yeah.
so let's just take the Counterspell. They're probably gonna shock a or fetch a Triumph, play Island, leave up Growth Spiral, and then we get to slam Dothy next turn.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was not gonna guess Teamer stuff.
Yeah. I also wonder what this
Growth spirals for, yeah.
It's just like this competes so heavily with the expressive iteration, you know what I mean?
And they
They're
just
just
main
gonna
phase it.
main phase it. Was that the same island?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Yep. Okay. We just main phase the shit.
I guess so. And then play a tap land. So I wonder what they were hoping to draw, but
They might just this might just be for accelerating development,
yeah.
but I'm happy enough to just get a Voidwalker down.
Yep. Expressive iteration. Yep.
I'm guessing they're playing bolts and such.
Yeah.
But I might not after all fire off this expressive next turn.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, BTL, like a blue-based BTL.
it could just be the like the Scapeshift deck that I don't know. I guess I never play counterspell, so I guess I'm a little bit.
So we only know about the Tidebinder left in their hand, and they have 5 cards.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna fire off this not dead after all. Well, I guess I have to do it in this order. I wanted the other order, but okay. Yeah, I choose that spell, and then I shall cast it.
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna put this Lockthwain into my hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna exile the Bloodchief's Thirst.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna. Guess I'm gonna exile this land and then play a Citadel.
Gotcha.
I also can't yield to the turn because they're Lightning Bolt deck.
Yep.
This is a bad expressive iteration for us.
Yeah. I mean, I thought maybe it might be okay to keep the Bloodchief's Thirst because if they play Dryad, you know, maybe answer that. But
I mean, we're a field deck against Valakut. Like I'm totally fine here. I think.
okay.
Okay, so we have a second expressive iteration in exile now.
Indeed.
Still this Tidebinder. They got another Valakut.
Yeah.
Not that after all.
I wonder how many Valkuts they're playing.
Probably 3. I might play this expressive iteration again, looking for a Thoughtseize. Or I can Field of Ruin, leave up Bowmaster, and just attack for 4.
Uh, yeah, I kind of like the. I don't know. I kind of like fielding them off of some Valkuts, but you know, I'm not sure how well that's gonna work because what they're still like at least. I guess if they do ramp spell, escape
Yeah,
shift.
I think this is still the way, right?
Yeah.
Basic Mountain.
If
Am
o-
I casting this expressive iteration just looking for a Thoughtseize?
we have 3 hits of Thoughtseize in our deck, right?
Yeah.
and
We could
46
also just hit a
cards.
grief though.
We could. Um, I guess I'm not 100% sure. I guess we should probably. I mean, they have 5 cards in hand, right?
Yeah. One
So
of them's a Tidebinder.
yeah. So
We gotta make a choice. Are we casting the expressive iteration or not?
we have what 7 hits in our deck for Thoughtseize type effects.
Correct. And Fatal Push. I guess Fatal Push doesn't help.
Yeah. Uh, sure, we can cast Expressive Iteration. I guess I'm not. I guess I'm trying to think because we don't have a very good clock right now. But I guess we're gonna play Bowmaster. So
I mean, our clock ramps up really fast. The problem is letting them untap with all this unknown information. I'm just gonna
yeah,
attack. I'm gonna attack.
yeah. I think
Like,
attacking is fine. Yeah.
we have to make choices faster. I can't spend 4 minutes like figuring it out. Um, so like we could, if you if we cast the expressive iteration, we're committing to the idea that we're going to interact with what they're doing. We don't cast the expressive iteration. It's with the idea that they have to basically windmill slam right now, like landscape shift, right?
Yeah.
So whether that be Dryad landscape shift or land landscape shift, whatever, they shocked this land into play, which makes me just want to field it instantly.
Yeah.
They're gonna Tidebinder. Why didn't I cast this on the instep? Got talking about whether or not we were supposed to do that or not. Whatever.
Yeah.
I knew about the Tidebinder too. Flame of Lenore. All right, so we go Bowmaster, ping here,
Yep.
draws them cards, ping here, ping here. We could roll token you. I think we're dead. I think we had to cast the expressive. Yep. Indecision fucked us. Like, yep. We had to commit to a line. We committed to neither, and now we're in like a really bad spot.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Okay, against their deck, I want these. I don't want these. I think that's it.
Yeah. Seems good to me.
Actually, I don't want this either. Yeah, we needed to have control over what they were doing, and quote unquote clocking them didn't make any sense. They never have to tap out. Um, they just get to play like on our turn the whole rest of the game, and we're never ever ever like able to play around anything. Obviously, I shouldn't have just like untapped and like used the demo field into the Tidebinder we knew about, but at the same time, just I was just realizing how like how bad the play was to just attack for four. It does no things at all.
Well, also we should have put the Bloodchief Thirst in our hand and not just on the bottom of our deck because we could have killed the Dryad on that one turn. So, but I guess they would have remanded that.
Yep,
But
this would have cost us 4 mana too. So we would have been in the same spot. We still would have been scooping. I'm gonna keep this bottom. Hope Bowmaster just solos them. Like from what we saw from the Thoughtseize though, that Bloodchief's Thirst was like just a bad card. So I don't actually even agree that like with the information we had, we were supposed to keep it.
yeah, but we just threw a land into exile. But yeah, I get it.
Well,
But
I wanted the landed draw cards because I thought this was gonna be I thought it was gonna be a long grindy game,
yeah,
and then all of a sudden it turned into like, oh, we're gonna die in one turn.
yeah.
I need to draw land. This is probably getting remanded.
Or they're gonna cast a Growth Spiral.
I mean, they fired off that growth spiral really fast on their own turn last time, so I think that they would have growth spiraled. Like I don't, they didn't even think about it last time. They're just gonna bolt, is all. Oh, or not.
Okay.
Cool. So they fetch shocked the growth spiral. I guess I'm gonna punish.
Yeah, they should have definitely cast that with the original Bowmaster on the stack.
Unless they have answers for these. Missing our land drop here sucks really bad. Bones at 10, we have 6 in play. Don't really have any interaction. Okay, they shocked. Run in 6, ping one of our guys? Nope. Dryad. Ugh, worst possible turn to draw this. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Neat.
Oh,
Okay. They have to jump.
yeah.
That
That was nice of them to show us the Veil Summer. I guess we figured they'd probably have something like that.
Yeah, we don't have anything for this deck.
Nope.
On the draw, do I want to trim a Feign Death for another piece of interaction?
Mm, I don't. I don't think so, but if anything, it would be like what Children's Edict or.
I was
But
thinking we'll put the Blood Chasers back in because we're going to have to play at Sorcerer Speed a lot more while being able to play.
yeah,
Okay, keep. I mean, this Veil Summer is going to be real good.
yep.
Taking the Growth Spiral.
Yeah, that's what I think. Um,
Grief is going to have to take that Scapeshift at some point.
yeah,
And the Dryad, I only have one answer for a Dryad currently. Bolt's going to take care of my Bowmaster or my Grief. Yeah, I think this is just the only choice.
grabbing the Triome. Yep.
Another Thoughtseize here would be sick.
They drew land.
They drew a land, so I guess I take a Dryad,
Yep.
and then next turn I can Field of Ruin and kill the Dryad,
Yep.
and then they're left with Bolt Scapeshift, which my Grief is going to hit their Scapeshift, and the Bolt doesn't do very much right now.
Yeah.
Okay, found the line. So if they draw another land here, this is a problem.
Yeah.
They didn't. Okay, so they're not going to commit the Dryad.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Am I tossing the Bowmaster?
Uh, yeah, I think. Well, yeah, because we have to take Bolt, obviously, and then Scape
Yeah,
Shift,
it's probably
and we need an answer for the Dryad. So
okay. So it's Pitchcast Grief, have a remand. What?
they're
This doesn't do
supposed
anything.
they're supposed to wait till it resolves.
Yeah,
They're
they
not
sure
used to
are.
they're not used to playing with the ability.
All right, Tick Bolt, Feign Death. Let this die. It's back into play. Now take the Scape
Scape
Shift.
Shift, yeah. Because we have an answer for the Dryad in hand.
Yep, and I think I'm just taking this out on their draw step. I could get Tidebindered if I do that.
We can do upkeep.
It doesn't change anything. I wanted them to have a chance of drawing their forest, and then
Oh,
when I do it, they have to get mountain, and then they're like in a worse spot for their Dryad.
okay.
Um, or am I just supposed to save it? Guess I'll save it. I need to draw a ring.
Wait, we have those in our deck? I haven't seen one yet.
We had two in our opener last the
Yeah.
last hand. We just didn't ever cast them
Oh, yeah.
because we drew a third land.
All right.
Don't know what they drew that this was the response. God, we were not drawing anything.
Um.
Okay, so game one, our indecision cost us the entire tempo that we had. One thing that when you're playing a deck like this, you need to determine what your line is going to be and how you're fighting against what your opponent's doing, and then you need to be able to make a decision quickly. We kind of waffled, and then neither of us could come to a decision, and so we just did nothing, and that was worse than either of the other plan. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was just very bad. So in general in Magic, like you need to figure out what you're doing and how you're gonna go about like the course of the next several turns. And yeah, like attacking did nothing, knowing that they just get to like basically untap, leave up Tidebinder forever. So we needed to commit to let's find something to like interact with their hand again because our hand does nothing currently,
Yeah.
and we didn't do that, so it was very bad.
Yep. Alrighty. See you in round two. Alrighty. Here we are for round number two, and we're on the draw again.
I mean, this is a keep. I wish we had an untapped black source.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, our opponent also wishes they had an untapped black source.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what the hand looked like that you're starting on Demolition Field.
Aha.
It was more Demolition Fields. That's how.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think I'm just doing the thing.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna pitch a Thoughtseize.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. Seems like the right play.
Okay, they are Coffers.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't want them to have this March, and I don't want them to have. We have the Karn answered. Although the Karn comes down to minuses, maybe we don't have it answered. And
Yeah.
then we're gonna Thoughtseize one of the other rings in a second. So
Yeah. The removal spell.
I'm taking the March. Oh wait, nope. Turn off auto yields. I haven't played my land yet. And I think we're just taking the Karn.
Yeah. That makes
Our,
sense.
our deck is kind of designed to beat rings.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like they drew a land. I'm closing my door because my
Yeah.
roommate's getting loud for no damn reason.
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm not sure I would keep two colorless lands with the hand that they showed.
It seems fine. They're like a 26 land deck.
Yeah.
Let's Thoughtseize them. They picked up another March. So if they draw a black source, they can pitch the Thoughtseize March Killer Grief.
Yeah, it seems like we need this grief, but
Well, we could also just take the Thoughtseize and they don't have anything.
true.
The March might buy them some time. All right, I'm going to take the March.
Yep.
I think it's actually really close whether we're supposed to take the Thoughtseizes or not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna field them to give them black mana.
Yeah, I know. I figured that's why we weren't doing it.
Also, too, I mean, they could just draw coffers, and that's not a mana source, you know.
Yeah.
All right, speed up the clock. Oh, we don't have any swamps. That just comes to the play tapped. Whoops.
Yeah. Well, now's probably the best time to play it because we don't have much other plays right now.
Yeah. All right, scooping it up. Looks like I haven't made a play, so
Yeah. Oh,
okay. That's what we're doing. I don't mind. They draw a fatal push.
I'm trying to think of what they would have drawn. Maybe they're hoping to get to 4 mana and
It's another march.
wow. Wow, they drew 2 marches after we thought seized them.
Yeah, Moto Bug.
Yep.
Um, I kind of just want a sorcery speed draw card.
Yeah.
That's probably bad though. Like, what am I gonna? That we know their hand is ring ring. So what
Yeah.
am I hoping to draw? It's nothing. Just pass. They draw land ring, so be it. We'll just start demo fielding them. Uh, they play ring. That march buys them so much time.
Yeah.
Okay, pass the turn. So they might play the second ring to give themselves protection and then tap this to draw two. Well, they choose not to. Bonk, bonk,
Yeah.
bonk, bonk. Might be looking for like land damnation.
Yeah.
That resolves. That resolves.
Grabbing an Urborg.
Gonna kill it with a demolition field, so doesn't really matter that they grabbed it.
Yeah.
All right, move to begin combat. Take it out.
Yeah, they didn't even. They didn't even play a land. No, sorry, another ring. So they must have some. They must have drawn something.
Or they're committed to dying.
I guess so. And then we started blasting.
All right, easy enough.
Yeah. Yeah,
Want
we
the
definitely.
needles.
Yeah, definitely want those. Victim of Night to kill Shieldred.
Probably a
Hmm.
good idea. We can probably go down a push and a feign death. We know that they're going to be bringing in Leyline.
Yeah.
So maybe we also go down these two and bring in the Turoks. We just have two not dead after alls this way.
Yeah. That seems fine to me. Going more to actually the mid-range
Oh
plan.
wait,
Oh.
we still 62.
Um.
Just cut them all.
Hmm. That can't be right. I'm trying to think of what else we cut. We kind of need a lot of the other cards. I think we just decide between Turok and Not Dead After All. Okay.
No,
Okay. That's the other. That's the third option. I see.
I choose not to decide. Yes, we draw one of not dead after all.
Sweet. Now we just need a grief. You know.
This hand
Yeah.
is terrible.
I agree. Yeah. We ship it.
This hand's much better.
Yeah. Yeah. Pitching
I'm putting
us.
back the push.
Yeah. Sure. Seems a little greedy to get rid of the land, but you never know.
No, I don't think I'm ever ditching the land. Especially when we have a Turok in our hand.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna thought seize. I know that this is like could be better to hold with these two things, but they have a push and an edict and double Karn, so we don't have a way of getting them off the Karns currently. The edict is more mana intensive, so I guess I take the push.
Yeah. Maybe we get them down to so little cards in hand, we can kick a Turok and get rid of them. Well, I guess they're gonna have 4 mana before we do, so that's not gonna
More
work.
than likely, yeah. But I'm kind of okay just like losing a Void Walker to this edict, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they didn't play the Urborg. Funny. They think that we're also Coffers. Okay, that was a good draw.
Yeah. They're like, well, you're gonna turn off your own cards.
So do I just jam this into the edict? I think so because I
Yeah.
want this to get kicked for as many like as much impactful cards as I can.
Yeah.
So we'll just jam this into an edict.
Trying to think of what cards they have to in their sideboard to get rid of the Pithing Needle. Oh, they have the Seascape Leveler, but they can't get it from Karn.
Yeah. I was hoping they'd still jam a Karn, thinking that we were also Coffers.
Yeah.
They have a removal spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Those were some good draws. Holy cow.
That is so annoying.
Yes. We need one of our own Bowmasters. Oh,
I'm gonna play the ring. I'm gonna draw. We have a victim to handle this army.
Yeah.
Okay. We can handle both bowmasters now.
Yep.
Dude, the double bowmasters when they drew their fourth mana and we've already needled the Karn.
Yeah.
Gross.
They've
Well,
got the combo.
yeah, I found a coffers. It's fine. I'd like to draw a Field of Ruin here.
Yeah.
Another needle. They have one card in hand. We don't know what it is. I'm gonna victim this,
Yeah. Draw.
then draw two. Kind of got it all. Each opponent sacrifices a token. Then am I taking out the coffers or the Urborg? They're gonna have three swamps if I take out the Urborg.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a good question because I think.
Over time, they'll draw more swamps, and they
Yeah.
have a field to get up to the fourth swamp. I
Yeah.
think I just take out the coffers, right? This makes
Yeah.
these dead draws.
Yeah. Exactly. They make them lotus petals. So. Oh.
Oops.
Yeah.
And then what am I needling?
I'm trying to think of what else is in their deck. We could just needle coffers. Well, we just took
No, you
whatever.
can't. It's a mana ability.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I mean, the ring doesn't seem like a good idea because obviously we have our own ring. Um, could they have brought something in from their sideboard that engineer explosives?
I could just do expedition map.
Yeah, I thought map was kind of like the obvious one, but the I was just trying to think of what else they would have. Deal.
I knew that they were gonna have to crack the field once I played the needle, so
Yeah. I'm assuming they're probably on Mangu's list where they have four maps, but
probably.
hmm.
What a fucking top deck.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Well, we have a good top deck too. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say we could definitely use our own shielders right now.
Doesn't look like they drew anything relevant.
Yeah.
Unless they drew a bowmaster here.
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
Um one of the things that we had already identified about this list is that this is better than the coffers list. In that you have like way less clunky draws. You don't have to worry about like throwing away a bunch of cards for marches, things like that. You don't have this like awkward moments where like you want to get a coffers, or if you top deck a coffers or a second um, Urborg that's like it turns into a lotus petal. Like we just took away all of those inconsistencies, and we get to play more threats because of it. And it just this just goes to show how powerful that is.
Yeah,
Just being able to be threat dense.
yeah, yeah. Opponent definitely had some awkward like hands with like their two. I mean, we have colorless lands too, but I think with the Sunken Citadels, it just kind of really makes them not as punishing.
Yep.
Um, and we actually have a sideboard, so we were able to bring in like pithing needles and things like that.
Yeah, Pithing Needles, Turok's victims, and like
Yeah,
get to really like play to the board.
yeah. No, I thought that was a really good showing against Coffers, the other deck that we had been thinking about. But yeah, this list seems really strong. So
All right, on to the next round.
on the next one. Alrighty, here we are for round number 3, and we're consistently on the draw.
We're against McMaster J.
Awesome. His avatar looks real hungry.
It's a shark.
Yeah,
It's actually a what was that? What was the creature that it was? It had not evolve. What the hell was the name of that?
mutate.
Yeah, it was the mutate shark.
Uh, I don't know what the mutate shark is, but I think I've seen
I
the
like
art.
this.
Yeah,
I think I like this hand. We have interaction, interaction.
yeah, I do too. Wooded Foothills. Okay, I figured that they were probably rhinos.
They have another crashing footfalls.
Yikes. Um, I don't know
I
if I
think I'm
care
just gonna
about.
take it.
Yeah, yeah. I was say I don't really care about the fire ice, and we can play around the
The
force.
the force sucks though, because like right now we're not doing anything.
Yeah, yeah. I really don't want them to double suspend crashing footfalls.
Play the Misty. Worst draw on the deck.
Put you with the rest of the pile of Shieldreds.
I think that they ice end of turn because they can untap with force, and it allows them to draw into a cascade spell.
Yeah,
I think we're in trouble
I think so too.
with our first two draw steps both being bricks.
Okay, grab
It,
Triumph to fix their mana.
but they didn't fire ice.
Yeah,
I think that they were supposed to fetch shock and ice,
yeah,
unless they already drew the cascader and they knew that it didn't matter.
yeah,
All right, well, fuck your Triumph.
yep. Those are cool basics.
Mirage basics. I think these are both Mirage. Oh no, Saga, Mirage. Okay,
Mirage.
the other one's Saga. Ice.
Yep.
All right. Well, we don't know shit about their hand anymore.
Mhm.
This
Mhm.
cannot be correct.
They want to hold up force.
I guess.
They think we're coffers, so they think our main threats are forcible. Okay. I
So do I? Do I pitch cast this grief, pitching a Shieldred, and then not dead after all, and leave up?
Yeah, that's what I like.
Okay. Unfortunately, I have to take the force here. Oh, fucking brutal.
That is pretty brutal. What do they
Uh,
pitch?
they pitched the force. That's why I made it go out
Oh,
of their hand.
sorry. Um,
Bottom. I do not want to draw this
yeah,
card.
no. Uh, then do we just slam Shieldred?
I guess. I wanted to see if they were F6, but they weren't.
Yeah. If our Shieldred survives, we can keep not dead after all up. And
I think they have a Flame of Anor. I don't know why they subtleted. You know what I mean? Like,
okay,
oh, this suspend another Crashing Footfalls. Cool. They only have one Rhino left in their deck.
yeah,
Turn this into a colored source. I have to because
yeah,
if they draw the
yeah. For Flame of Nora reasons, it's probably better just to get rid of it.
yeah, if they draw the Flame of Anor, like I don't have a chance to. I guess I could respond to them activating it,
Yeah, but
but they could just activate it a second time.
true.
All right, I don't think I can attack.
No, I think we have to just block if they use a removal spell. Not dead after all. Push the other Rhino.
Yep.
Now they're paying for costs.
You definitely have something.
Yeah.
They're thinking about playing it. Oh, it's a violent outburst.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right, I guess we get to get them.
Yep.
Okay, not a violent outburst.
I'm guessing they have like another Fire Ice or something, and they're gonna try to kill the Shieldred. I know one thing: they don't have Fury. That's 100% confirmation. Yeah. Okay. That's what I figured they had. I think they were thinking about tapping the Shieldred to draw a card, but
Oh yeah, that would not have done what they wanted to do.
no.
Only made my Shieldred stronger.
Yeah. How long does that Crashing Football have on suspend?
2 turns. Yeah.
Okay.
Not enough turns for them to live. They have a blocker.
I mean, they could.
Maybe they have another ice.
They play a couple subtleties, ice, dead gone technically would be.
I just recast.
Yeah, they just die on the draw. Yeah, they have something, or they have another. Oh, I
Okay.
think they're still dead, right?
Yeah, we have both these covered.
Yeah. Well, 4 blocks. I have things to cast.
All right, Rhinos. I
Yeah.
want these. I want these. Or these are at least the
Yeah.
discussions. I also don't think I want the
Edicts.
edicts, and I think I do want the victims, so I'm just gonna straight swap those.
Yeah.
Um, I probably don't need this many Path of Perils. I think I always like trimming
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Once they saw us, we had grief and not dead after all.
I think
Um.
we can also go down 2 pushes. So that's the chalices.
Yep.
And
Um.
then,
Bowmasters don't ever seem really great.
yeah, I think we can probably just do this.
Yeah, we still
This is
have
probably
4,
fine.
7, 11 threats plus the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like this.
Yeah. They play like a billion cards that kill Arkish Bowmasters, so
Yeah, Bowmaster's like very not good against 4/4s also.
yeah.
I don't know if you know that about Bowmaster, but it just doesn't
Oh,
doesn't line up well with the 4/4
so you're saying that
trample.
Rhinos just use them as a speed bump to her life? Just like, oh, was that a fly? Oh no, it's a Bowmaster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just trample right over.
Yeah. I mean, hand's kind of slow, but we have Chalice. We have Path to Peril, Dothy Voidwalker. I think sounds good.
Ring Shieldred, like
Yeah.
not exactly sure what more we wanted out of this hand other than maybe a Thoughtseize.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, this hand's kind of bad, but except for how great it is.
I didn't say it was bad. I was
Like
just
all of our hands are
analyzing.
going to be slow. All of our hands
Yeah.
are going to be slow.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Thoughtseize would be nice to like protect the Chalice.
Yeah.
Opponent mold a 6. Think
Yeah.
they're going to suspend a Rhino?
Probably.
They are. Okay, 4 cards in hand. Like
See, you just have to want it. You have
you
to
have to
want it
fully
more.
believe.
Yeah. See, I was just like, I thought he's off the top, and it was there.
Okay, I guess we'll take the subtlety and then we'll jam.
Yeah.
Right now, I need you to think about an untapped black source.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm thinking real hard about it.
swamp
Yep.
or
I
or
was thinking with
or
Castle Lochthwain.
or Castle Lochthwain. Yeah, you suck at this.
Yeah. I can only work my magic every so often. I mean, yeah, we need a third land for sure, but Path to Peril is pretty good. Because they probably play at least 3 or 4 Flame of Venors, and dang it.
They board up to 4 Flame of Anora for sure.
Yeah.
That's next turn.
Yep.
Oh, the
Oh
mutable.
no.
Okay, we drew the land. Am I attacking? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So if they go to activate this, I kill it in response, and then they Flame of Anora just kill the Chalice.
Yep.
Never mind.
They could.
Didn't find it.
Yeah, they would have done it for sure last, not our end step. Sweet. Not dead after all would be good. Or land. I'll take land. Sadness.
Yeah, it's turn 5. We've drawn one land in our 25 land deck.
Yeah.
This is why I want to cut a land. Like, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. We did it. We know that. Oh, th-
We know that what?
they just have Violent Outburst, yeah, in their hand.
That's the only card we know about.
Yeah.
Just gonna, just gonna attack them every turn.
Yep. Until they do something.
Yeah, because if like I cast a Shieldred here, then they can hard cast a Subtlety.
Yeah.
If I cast a Ring, then they can hard cast a Force. Like I'm just giving them opportunities.
Yeah. No, I know.
So I'm just gonna pass. You can almost run them out of basics.
Yeah.
Fire, no. um. So I think I'm gonna start eating some lands.
I'm playing Shield or Ring.
I think I'm gonna eat a land and then play a Shieldred.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah. I like playing Shieldred over because they have to pitch cast whatever they're gonna do, and then we can always put the Shieldred on the bottom.
All right, 4 mana shock. Go. Oh, upkeep. Okay. I thought they were gonna have the flame. Deflem. That works too, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, when did they draw that Tidebinder?
I don't know.
It must have been after the Chalice
Yeah.
trigger, right?
I would assume so.
They still have to block with this Tidebinder right now. Just to attack them for 4.
Yeah. And we have a billion removal spells, so
Well, we found one.
yeah.
Put that forest in play, bro.
Yeah. Okay, move to next.
I want to hit them for 4.
I know. I was saying move to yeah, like I was saying, move to
Oh,
the
yeah,
next
yeah.
step because it had a blue mana floating.
Forest pitch Shardless Agent. Okay. Attack for 4. They take it?
No way.
Okay. I guess we're
Yeah.
I guess we're just chump blocking next turn.
Yep. Or just scooping. Yeah.
Yeah.
That felt really good against Rhinos. Is this supposed to feel that good?
No, I think that
Uh,
we like the Thoughtseize,
yeah.
the Thoughtseize being able to just see that their hand was like very slow and they needed to dig.
Yeah.
So like the Chalice just got to solo eat the first Rhino and then they never found an answer for it. They never found a Flame of Anor, um,
Tie binder for the chalice
Tidebinder
trigger.
for the trigger. Like yeah, they just didn't find anything in time.
Yeah. And we played that deck earlier, and we had the same thing happen to us where we had like a billion draws to get a Rhino, and we just didn't get there. So
Correct.
Cool. Yeah, I liked our sideboard plan. Any other thoughts on the matchup?
Um, no, I think that like it's pretty known quantity. Bowmasters are like a weakness of the deck against that deck, but they're like so strong against the rest of the field that it's okay.
Yep.
Bowmasters also turns out are is also bad against uh, Titan, Amulet Titan,
Yeah.
and only okay against Yawgmoth. So like there is a possibility that Orcish Bowmaster might not like be an amazing card against like the meta, but
Mhm.
I still think it's like so good against Murktide and so good against Scamp.
Yeah.
We're just playing it.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I agree. Um, Alrighty. Well, we'll see you guys on the next round. Alrighty, here we are for the next round, and we want a dice roll, so it's about time.
We won the dice roll.
Yeah,
I,
yeah. Do you know what to do with that? We say yes. I know
oh
we're
shit!
yeah
I've never done it before.
yeah. I mean, Scott, it's obviously like I guess we're on the play, so there's a whole different realm to us. So I mean, we're playing tap land, and then be able to field Thoughtseize or Fatal Push.
Look, as long as we draw another land in the first 5 turns, we're good to go, right?
Yeah, that's easy. You can book it.
And if we didn't, that would be like crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean like what, 20, 22 lands out of 53 cards? Well, like what are the odds?
Yeah. What are the odds?
Throw the calculator away. Don't pull it out, viewers. Just book it. Molds to 5, interesting.
Could be a big mana deck. Could be like Scam, something that's like aggressively mulligans anyway.
Their icon has a goblin on there, so it's got to be aggressive, right?
I mean, Goblins doesn't typically mulligan this hard, but like every deck in the
Yeah.
game can mulligan, so who knows?
Yeah.
Our current hand oddly weak to Blood Moon effect.
Watergrave does not
Shadow.
scream Blood Moon.
I think it's Shadow.
Yeah, probably.
But it's weird that they don't have Giganta if it's Death Shadow.
I'm trying to think of what they would be playing. Dismember? Okay, they took our Thoughtseize.
I think I want to field them.
Yeah, sure. We don't really got much else going on. We still leave the 1 mana up for whatever interaction we got.
This is what I thought was going to happen. They were only going to have Island.
If it's Death Shadow, they used to play an island in a swamp, but I haven't played the deck in a long time.
Sure didn't look for lands. I think they kept a landlight hand already.
Yeah,
They might find a land in like a monkey, so I'm gonna not yield to the turn.
yeah.
Ooh, they're thinking. So that must mean that there is some decision to be made here.
Yeah. Top top.
Top top plays a fetch land. Well, top top can't be right if you played fetch land.
Yeah.
It's just it's
Yeah.
not a thing.
Yeah.
Perfect deck is perfect.
I mean, I told you we'd get our 4th land drop, but it'd
True.
be nice if we can draw a different land.
Correct that fetch.
Do it, coward.
You're an idiot. How could we have gone top, crack the fetch?
Yeah, I don't know.
They shocked to play a consider. Maybe it's not Shadow. Maybe they're just a control deck and they like realizing, okay, they've been to Fatal Push. Like realizing
Okay.
that they're just like way behind. Nope, it's Shadow.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they just posted neon
Never mind.
flyers. Yeah, they just must be blue black shadow.
Underground River?
What? One damage just on will.
Sure.
They know about most of our removal spells, right?
They know about all of our removal spells. They know about all of these cards.
Yeah, but they
Here,
don't
these are the cards
know.
that they know about. We played this one and we played this one.
They don't know about double shieldred. Got 'em.
Uh, I think that they have to just like play some spells here, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Well, if their hand is counterspell, then I'm gonna bait it with this.
Yeah. Okay. Take a damage at the end of your turn at will. Do it.
Well, we know that they have a shadow in their hand because they were gonna cast it.
Yeah.
It makes even less sense why they didn't cast the shadow if their hand was counterspell, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. They still had one mana up.
So does that mean that they still have counterspell or something?
Yeah. I don't know. Stubby D. Okay.
Who it grew to 4.
At will, Underground River. That's where it's at.
Sacrifice a non-token creature. Yep. The stubborn now was like just basically thrown in the garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay for it. Stubborn Owl does not seem good in Blue Black Shadow, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, how many cards in your deck trigger it? Death Shadow only?
Yeah. Street Wraith doesn't. I'm assuming
Merc
they're playing
Spellmaster
Murktide.
doesn't.
I'm sure they're playing Murktide.
Maybe Murktide does, but
It just seems
I
kind of
doubt it.
loose. Seems very loose.
Seems really bad. I think I'm gonna jam this Shieldred.
Yeah. Gain 4. They got Bowmaster, don't they? Hey. Oh. Okay. What you got over there, opponent? Scourge of the Skyclaves.
It's a 1/1, bro.
Yeah, you need to do a little more damage. They don't play. I mean, like I think playing red, you need that. You need red for that card.
Yeah. It's a 3/3 now, I guess. I thought seized. They drew a
They got
consider.
us. They got us. It would be a 5/5 technically after.
They put a Misty in the yard with that.
It's gonna be a 5/5.
No, it
Oh,
isn't.
it's gonna be dead. Yeah, sorry. I still need to order a playset of those. I should probably buy them now while they're at their lowest possible.
Well, they are at their lowest possible. But there's way less dress downs in the format right now, so
Yeah,
doesn't seem bad. I'm gonna draw some cards.
that also doesn't seem bad. We're leaving their underground rivers. They can just take a damage at will. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're just hard casting, and then we can hold up. Not dead after all.
Okay. Hmm. Surprised they didn't cycle it.
Yeah.
One of our two control decks is operating better than the other.
Yeah. I'd rather if you didn't, opponent. I would rather if you didn't.
Actually, maybe I should have let it go just to field them again. I'm serious. I'm serious. I wanted to
Yeah.
field them again to see how many basics they had.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems like a good one.
These bowmasters seem like they're probably good against their like
Yeah.
8 cantrip deck.
Yeah.
Um,
They're probably gonna bring in some sort of graveyard hate, so maybe the extra feign death seems like an obvious
I
one.
think we could probably do something like this pretty easily.
Yeah.
Leave all of the removal in.
Yeah.
Do I want any number of Path of Perils? Like all of their threats are 1 and 2 mana, right?
Yeah, because they did show us Scourge of the Skyclaves and Death Shadow.
Let's bring in one Path of Peril and let's cut. I guess we can cut one Edict.
Sure, yeah, because we seem to have plenty of removal spells. I wonder if they're playing Griefs. I doubt it, I guess, if they're playing Street Wraiths.
It does seem difficult. It does seem difficult.
Eh, eh,
This hand blows.
yeah.
It's like really Thoughtseize proof though.
It's so bad that it's Thoughtseize proof. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I mean, turn one, we're probably playing Sunken Citadel. Turn two, fielding them. I don't know.
You know what? If we could just like jam threats at them the whole day. I'm kind of okay with keeping this.
Okay, yeah,
Like I don't want to mulligan against the counterspell Thoughtseize deck, right?
yeah. I'm trying to will a land to the top.
Oh, there's only 23 of them left.
You're right.
Take Voidwalker, and then I'm like very happy with my hand.
Not dead off the not dead after all off the top.
That would not be helpful.
Yeah.
We need an untapped black source for that.
Okay. In 2 turns.
No, you said you were focusing on land. You
Yeah.
stopped focusing clearly.
Yeah. I did. I'll focus on land.
You mother.
I didn't say Shieldred though. I did not.
Yeah. Third Shielder probably worst card in the deck right now.
Yeah.
All right, land or Bowmaster, nothing else.
Okay. They bottom 2 cards.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna find out if they have basic swamp.
I mean, they don't. They would have got basic swamp last game, right?
Yeah, true.
They bought them both, so like,
Yeah.
I will make you shuffle. Oh, they do have basic swamp. Do I want a grief? I don't think I want a 2-for-1
No, I
myself.
don't think so. I think this matchup is definitely gonna come down to having cards. I know it's the wisest thing I've ever said.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Man, I really wish that we would have had a
Bowmaster.
Bowmaster with all of these cantrips.
The best the deck could do is a third copy of Shieldred and a Sunken Citadel.
I'm happy about the land. I didn't complain about this draw.
I know.
Just this one sucked.
And what they do, they bottomed
Bottom, bottom.
2.
Oh, don't do this. Don't play it. Oh, what? I thought for sure that was gonna be the Scourge.
Yeah. Well, Gurmag is a big boy. I have not seen that card in Modern in a while. In a minute.
Our deck is literally full of nothing but removal and lands.
Yeah.
And we've just drawn Griefs and Shieldreds.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Joke's on you. We take the push, right?
Yeah, our hand doesn't do anything. The problem is that once we draw a removal spell, it's cold.
Yeah, true.
I think I can get the push by playing the Bowmaster anyway.
Yeah, true. So, yeah, I think we take the
Check the
stubby.
Stubborn Denial.
We're chumping with a token.
Yes, we are. Why is our opponent's 18 land deck drew land, but we didn't?
Yeah.
Can make them crack the fetch.
Yeah. We already kind of know they're going to, but we knew that.
I do want to make them, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if not, we're taking 5 either way when they crack the fetch, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they just brain fart. Okay, they didn't. They have one unknown card in hand. Are you fucking kidding me?
Uh,
Can we just like ever draw land in 5 cards? Like, God, fuck, man.
yeah.
We drew a Sunken Citadel.
Yep. That's pretty much it. Yeah, we got. I guess we got jump. We're in jump mode again. One top, one bottom.
Yep. What was the card they put on top here? Down to 5 I go. It's another Death Shadow. It's fine.
Dang.
You fucking kidding me, man? Come on.
Yeah, that was not great.
Look this Path to Peril. Submit.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, we drew this.
Yeah,
Like, this is what we drew from our deck. When any of this was good.
yeah,
Actually, sorry. Any of this was good.
yeah,
We had 4 misses during all those turns, or like 5 misses, we just kept drawing them.
yep.
Ugh. All right. This hand is fine. Dress down. Dress down kind of hard to play around here.
Yeah,
Take the Thoughtseize.
yep. Okay. Hmm.
I don't really have a removal spell for this. I think I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
Just say drew a counter spell, I guess.
Oh. Okay.
What the fuck? Why would you do that?
They want to put cards in the yard for Gurmag.
Yeah, but they can't now.
I know. I don't know.
I guess they just drew out of it. So annoying.
I think we just have to play Shieldred, right?
I mean, okay, so if I play the Shieldred here and they have anything, they just kill it, and then we're just stuck with 2 Not Dead After Alls doing nothing in our hand.
Sure.
If they have a counter spell, which they did shock this in, and nothing in their hand shows me that shocking that in is correct.
Well, besides Death Shadow, but yeah.
Yeah, but like they're very clearly on this plan, right? So I think
Sure.
that what I'm supposed to do is field them this turn, and then untap, play the demolition field, and then cast the with a Not Dead After All up. So if they have a removal spell, like it's not just fucked.
Sure.
But if I just jam Shieldred and they have counterspell, we lose the game.
Or Shieldred's Edict, yeah.
I needed him to brick 1 turn on this Fatal Push. All right, so they play the Gurmag, and they leave up Stubborn Denial. Oops, undo, wait till combat.
Okay, now they don't have Stubborn Denial up.
Or clicking on the thing didn't work. Problem is now I don't really have a block
Yeah.
because we know they have stub. So I think I can take 5. What the fuck?
Oh, interesting.
So I have stubborn and now 2 unknown. Do I just cast grief? So I cast
Uh,
grief, I leave up a mana for not dead.
yeah.
Why do I bother?
Yep.
So I attack, they don't block, right?
Yep.
Or they do block with the shadow and then they go pay life
Yeah.
to trade. I cast not dead after all. They stub it. They're at 8. I think they're going to 8 either way if I just pass, so I don't want to give them opportunities to like play the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block with grief and play not dead after all,
Yep.
which they will stubborn denial. They're trying to see if they're dead if they attack. I actually think they are dead if they attack, but all right, stub this, and then I think we're kind of just out of the woods because the island stub and then one other card. So their one other card has to be a blocker here, otherwise they're just dead on board, right? It might be a counter spell. It is a counter spell. Man, disgusting. Paying like what are they paying costs for? Dress down. I think I'm drawing a card. It costs me no life.
Yeah. Do we have enough? Yeah, because 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then we can still hold up not dead after all.
I guess it doesn't matter when I do that.
Yeah.
Okay, dress down's fine. You drew another spell? Oh my god.
That's brutal.
I can't attack.
Yeah, no, we can't attack.
Wow.
That was insane. We just have to hope that they bricked one turn this turn, really.
Not that after all.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? What
I
the
gain a life.
fuck?
Before I can't cast it. If I talk Enuma.
Yeah, that is insane. So dress down into Stern Scolding into Counterspell.
Okay, so I can buy myself some time. We know that their hand is Island.
Yeah. Random question: do we want to take them off their Steam vents? Because they, I mean, that just screams they're playing like Temur Battle Rage or some bullshit card like that, right?
Yeah. So, okay, so if I take them off Steam Vents here,
Are we
um,
still
I can't
okay?
Takenuma.
Okay, maybe yeah, maybe you're right. I think we maybe Bowmaster, buy ourselves some time, and we do it before they draw like the next insane card off the top of their deck, and then we Takenuma, get Shieldred back. Yeah, so I was maybe just being a little too cute, but
I was like 100% sure you were summoning the Teamer Battle Rage to their hand,
I
by the way.
know, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking like, why would they have fucking red, or like in the something that just feels out of place.
Uh, yeah, getting shielded. Also, we know about this island in your hand. Just play it.
Yeah,
Actually, that was unironically a good draw.
yep,
So I can keep up
yeah,
everything now. Not attacking with
yeah,
the Bowmaster. I'm not even dead to TBR here because I can draw a card. Oh, actually, I would have went to 9. It still would have been dead.
let's take a look. Oh,
I didn't have
whoo,
anything.
yeah, that was freaking insane. Game three, yeah,
That was a string of ridiculous cards off the top for them.
holy shit, yeah, but
I do still think that we're like very good against these control decks, and like Shadow still doesn't put enough pressure on us for it to matter.
yeah,
Wait, they're playing Dress Down in their Scourge deck?
Yeah, I just realized that when that's crazy. The
Did they
greatest
board
Nambo.
out? Did they
Yeah.
board out the Scourges to board in the dress downs?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
Like
either.
dress down doesn't even seem that great against us,
No, it really doesn't.
but yeah,
I think I like the plan there of taking out some of the undying effects. We took out two undying effects, and that like made it so we had a lot less like dead draws.
yeah,
We still didn't draw enough freaking removal, even
yeah,
though our whole deck is removal.
yeah. That was insane how unlucky we were game two, but we got there. So that was round four, right?
That was round four.
Awesome. Any other thoughts on the matchup? I mean, it seemed like a Dimir Death Shadow that was splashing red, probably for like Temur Battle Rage, but when you have dress down, it doesn't seem needed. But
Correct.
yeah. Any other thoughts on the matchup?
No, I think you're good into control decks for the most part. We also just didn't draw a ring that last game either.
Yeah, which would have been pretty insane.
We
So
didn't draw a ring or any of our like seven removal spells that would have killed that thing. Well, whatever, doesn't matter.
exactly. Alrighty, well, on to the last round. Alrighty, here
What?
we are
What the?
for round number 5, the trophy match.
What is this option I have?
I don't know. It's been very odd, but
Just say yes, I guess.
yeah, this is okay. It's alright.
Am I pitching the Bloodchief's Thirst?
Sadly, yes, I think so. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because
It's either
Bowmaster
that
can
or
answer most things. Yeah, I think it's that or Bowmaster.
Voidwalker.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's tough
Like,
against unknown opponents.
I guess it's the Thirst.
Yeah. Oh,
Lantern Control in our 4-0 matchup.
wow. Wow.
I guess I'm taking Fatal Push Lantern of Insight.
Yeah, what does Infernal Tutor do again?
Search for if you're hellbent, tutor for any card.
Oh,
Otherwise, reveal a card in your hand and get a copy of it.
oh, okay.
So I'm gonna take Fatal Push for sure.
Yep.
The tutor doesn't really do anything currently. Do I take the lantern or do I take the ancient stirrings?
Uh, if we take the Lantern, what are the Ancient Strings into? Probably another.
Another card like this or a
Yeah.
land.
Yeah. Um. Hmm.
I guess I'm gonna take the stirrings.
Yeah, I guess with the Urza Saga, they can go grab a Lantern of Insight anyways, but
Right. How does lantern control beat like a Shieldred?
I'm not sure.
Right, they have a thought seize, but we have a Takanuma.
I'm glad we pitched the Blood Chief's Thirst.
Same. So I think I'm just playing the Voidwalker here
Yeah.
and like let them thought seize us. Who cares?
Yeah.
Also, too, they're thought seizing us, and we have a Takanuma to get it back.
Yeah.
Okay, so they drew thought seize.
Yeah, we knew they were gonna Urza Saga.
So I'm guessing they cast Haywire My Thoughtseize here,
That's what I would think.
and then we're both playing with perfect information. This Academy Ruin seems just giga greedy.
Yeah.
So we have one unknown card in their hand.
Yep. Yeah, we can Takenuma back a threat. So
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're dead on board currently. Like they have
yeah.
to just make a token next turn.
Yep.
They have to make a token double block, go to 3, facing down double Voidwalker. I don't think they have outs.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't go to 3. Oh yeah, yeah. The Voidwalker's gonna exile this, so it doesn't die.
Yeah. Castle also seems pretty good for us too. Just ways to draw cards and like
Yeah.
obviously we want to end the game before we're worried about that, but I know when I used to play against Lantern before, anything that you could do to kind of like draw extra cards or like interrupt there, then be able to disrupt you.
Okay, they make a token. They double block the grief.
Yep.
They lose 1 from the Wicked Roll token,
Yep. Go down to 3.
and the top of their library is a brick.
Yes. Trying to think of what they would get with the Urza Saga.
It's gonna have to be another Lantern, but they're just dead.
Or isn't it the Codex Shredder or something like that? That's the card.
Yeah. But I mean, they're just dead to this. They need
Yeah,
a
I know, I
bridge.
know. They need something, yeah.
So they can shuffle their own library. This Infernal Tutor is dead as long as they have another card in their hand, which I'm guessing is another land.
Yeah.
I mean, if they draw the Spire, they're dead, right?
Yeah.
Because if they had a bridge as the unknown card in their hand, they would have played it last turn. Okay, they
Yeah.
do shuffle.
Yep. Yeah, okay, I was about to say. Okay. Lantern Control.
So I want the chalices, I want the needles, and I want to cut basically all the removal. I guess Victim of Night is slightly better than the second push.
Yeah.
Thoughtseize is not dead after all. Everything else here is great.
Yeah.
I don't think I want Turok against them. They're trying to empty their hand.
Yep. They're probably bringing in Great Hair of Hate, but whatever.
They're also going to bring in like Artifact Tape probably, thinking that we're going to be boarding into things like this,
Yeah.
but maybe not.
They also have Haywire Might too in their main deck.
The sand sucks.
Yeah. I mean, we can deal with an Urza Saga, but
Sand also sucks.
it does.
Yeah, Leyline of Sanctity. Yeah, Mill to Grief.
Okay.
Thank you, opponent.
Hmm.
Deal.
Yeah. Card disadvantage.
Well, they see the chalices now.
Yep. Yeah. That's a great draw. Well, Urza Saga doesn't look very good in their deck now, or for at least the first turn, or this turn.
Mycosynth Garden. Okay.
That's kind of cute.
Pixis. Okay. Drawing our one remaining Fatal Push really sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh, it's face down.
Yep.
If they milled over a swamp. Okay. What are they getting?
Clearly, it wasn't an easy choice.
Spire of Industry.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, we got ping off shelves.
I don't mind. Okay. Okay. Can I move to combat, please? Sure.
Thanks, opponent. We didn't want to draw that.
This is way too slow of a mill plan. Quicksand.
Without flying, sacrifice it.
Target attacking creature.
Uh,
Sure. I mean, I have a Field of Ruin. I'm just
yeah, I
gonna
know.
field it.
Yeah.
If they leave me the Not Dead or After All, I won't.
Yeah,
No,
I
they
had a
didn't.
feeling they were going to take it because it's the only card that does anything in our hand right now. Mm,
Okay. It's gotta be the One Ring, right?
yeah, he thinks so. Unless they're doing. Oh yeah, okay. That is the right play, but I'm trying to like, what other thing could they name? But
They looked at our whole deck with the
yeah, no.
surgical, so
I guess we just get them to sacrifice a land.
yep.
Can't thought seize the top of the deck, opponent.
This is just a faster clock this way.
Yeah. No, I know.
I thought they were gonna name Field of Ruin.
I thought so
Like there was
too.
another possibility. Or another Codex Shredder, sure. You're at 4. Like,
Yeah, saying they turned off the only good black one drops we got. You know, besides not dead after all, but
your turn. Sure. We milled the Sunken Citadel.
thank you, opponent.
We milled the Orcish Bowmaster.
Okay,
I guess that
that would be nice, but
would have been okay. They had 2 draw steps to like find a way of winning here, and I can't imagine that they do.
yeah, saying that they basically threw a land of theirs into the trash can. Fudge.
I mean, luckily it doesn't look like it's gonna matter.
No.
The card they drew was a 1-drop for sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dope.
Aww. I wish at the end of the game you could look at what the exiled face down cards were, but I don't think it lets you.
I don't know if you can. You might be able to when the game ends.
Yeah.
The Seiju Scoop.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Well, let's see if we actually can.
No.
Nope, won't let us.
We could draw our whole deck and figure it out. No, I'm just kidding. No, we don't need to do that. Yeah. Chalice would have been kind of a dead draw, but yeah.
Oh man, I would have put Chalice on too.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I
what I
don't
was
give a
thinking
shit,
too,
man.
yeah. Yeah.
Or actually, I would have put it on 3 so that they couldn't draw into a
Bridge, yeah.
into a bridge. Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
another 5-0.
Yeah. All we do is 5-0 with this deck. That's it.
Um,
Um,
I'm glad that we switched up the locked lane for another swamp.
yeah.
Actually, we had less awkward openers.
Yeah.
Given that this deck like literally wants to hit its land drop every turn, I actually don't think I want to cut a land anymore.
Yeah.
I also couldn't think of a single card during the league that I wanted,
Yeah.
like in the
I
main.
I know a fifth Bowmaster, fifth Dothy, or no, I'm just kidding. No.
I was thinking like you could bring a Victim of Night into the main and then
Yeah.
have like a one of Break the Ice or something in your board, but like I don't think that that matters.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think the deck feels really nice. And we did kind of like, I don't know. I think the deck really wants to hit its land drops, like you said. And I don't know. I couldn't think of another card to bring in, like you said, as well.
I do
Uh,
think we need to figure out,
this
is it always down Bowmasters, Feign Death,
Shielded Edict or
but so
Edicts.
this is the sideboard plan for Rhinos, is these 9 cards, right? But the Shielders Edicts are just becoming victims.
Yeah. What else did we cut? We cut something else.
So we cut. I think we trimmed one more Undying Effect
Hmm.
and like a push or something, or the Blood Chief's Thirst. I don't remember what we cut, but I think it was another removal spell. I think it was like this,
Yeah.
but I think we need to have like a more clear, like for sure this is what we want,
Yeah.
and like maybe we want to keep um
Mm,
I don't know. Maybe we want to keep like the not. the Not Dead After All, and they just go down like 2 push because we're bringing in the Path of Perils for sweepers.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is probably a better plan.
yeah, because we don't want them to slam like a threat we can't deal with, like a Murktide or a Shieldred. I've seen some lists play Shieldred. I don't think the main ones are playing Shieldred, but
Yeah, actually, do we not need Victim of Night? Maybe the edicts are fine.
because if you think about it, most of the time they're playing a non-token creature. They're only playing like one, like
But the
one or
problem
two.
is that one of their Cascaders is a non-token creature that just sits in play.
True. That is
That's why I
also
was
very
thinking
true.
the victims.
Yeah, I think I like the victims. I definitely don't like the Orcish Bowmasters. I know they're gonna bring in a bunch of endurances against us, so Feign Death,
Yeah,
the
maybe
Feign Death
maybe it
attack,
is just supposed to be like this.
yeah, and then yeah, Shieldred's Edicts seems bad. I mean, Fatal Push, we already have like a bunch of removal in already, and we're bringing in more like wiping multiple permanents for 3 mana Path of Peril and
Hmm.
Chalice and Victim of the Night. Yeah, so I think I like that because what we don't want, I think how we lose that matchup obviously is many ways.
Is where they
Uh,
go wide with Rhinos.
yeah, exactly. And Path of Peril kind of helps us with that. It does hit like our Dothy, but that's really the only creature it hits on our side. And we have left some Not Dead After Alls in, so we could do something like with that. I don't know. Yeah, but I think I like this sideboard plan. Trying to think
I
of
agree.
like why we'd want to switch. I mean, like what we would switch out and why. But I definitely will type one up and like a sideboard guide. Obviously, I always do that for every tournament. So if you guys want to see it in the comments below, let me know and I can post it for other people to use if you want. I'm not gonna charge anything for that. Um, but what other matchups did we faced? First round we faced the Scapeshift deck. It seemed like Temur Scapeshift. Um, I don't know if we really need to make a plan for that. Then what we played in round two? I'm trying to remember what we played in round two.
Um, oh, I don't have it open anymore. I guess I can
I can
go
I can
here.
look it up here. It's gonna open it up on the screen I'm sharing when I look at the recording or whatever. Let's see.
I can just look at my most recent game history. I can't
Here, let me
sort
just.
that way.
Sorry, here we are for
All
round
right,
number
so we
two.
played against. This is Scapeshift.
Oh, it was the Coffers deck.
Oh yeah, the Coffers deck, which were just better than.
Yep.
This one was Rhinos.
Yeah, we did play against Rhinos, I believe, round three.
Yep, and then Death Shadow.
Yep, Dish out was round four, and then the deck that won't be named. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Uh, I mean, Death Shadow you could definitely plan on. You could see. There's always a cult following with Death Shadow.
blue black control in general.
Yeah,
Like that's kind of what it was. Like they just their threats like were not as good as what they could have been. I think.
yeah. So yeah, we didn't really see some of the other matchups. So, like Amulet Titan, obviously, I think you know having like our like having the Dothys and Thoughtsys are good against them and the scam package.
Yep.
Um, and
Sorry,
what
let me go back to the deck.
yeah, what other decks? So scam, I think we're pretty good against scam. We have a lot of removal spells. We can scam them. We have the same amount of scam stuff. Um, we have the ring, Shieldred. So I like our scam matchup. Yawgmoth. I think we played it in the last league. Um,
Yeah, that's another one where these like very specifically these Shield's Edicts are not good, but the Victim Knights are great.
yeah,
Also, too, the Feign Death, Not Dead After All, not as good against Soul Cauldron.
no,
So, like, we're doing, like, I want to leave all these in. It's not great. Like, I don't love the Bowmasters against them, but I like all the 1 mana removal spells.
yeah.
And so what the plan has been against them is,
Curse Totem, Pithing Needle, Victim of Night. Yeah.
and then like we can go down either like some number of thought seizes, or we can go down like another not dead after all because it's like really bad against them. Even
Yeah.
if you grief scam them on one, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Void Walker's like insane against them.
Uh,
Bowmasters are okay. We could like trim a Bowmaster if we wanted to. We can trim a grief.
yeah. I think
It's like
that's what we
this.
did. Something like that. Um, Murktide, we did play. We didn't play against it this league, but I thought we maybe played against it last league. But I think,
Against Murktide, like this is basically what I was doing.
yeah, yeah. Bring in more removal spells for their threats.
We're kind of pre-boarded against them though. Like our deck's just good against them.
The only other decks I think we could see would be like Tron is one that you usually have to like at least think about how you're gonna attack that matchup. But I think yeah, that's okay. That's probably pretty easy. Just highlight those.
We bring in the pithing needles. We take out some amount of these
Yeah, yeah, fatal
the
push,
removal
removal
spells.
spell stuff.
But
Yeah.
we need to like we have to leave in the Shielders Edicts because they're good against Karn.
Yep. Yeah,
Like
I think it's just two
maybe you just
push.
cut
No, four
all of
push.
these pushes and you just
Oh
bring in
yeah,
these.
yeah. I think that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Um, four color Omnath. I guess the same demolition field package, and then bringing in like.
We're we're pre-boarded.
Yeah, true. I mean, Torok's pretty good against the four color Omnath deck.
Yeah, you can bring in
Uh,
Turoks, you can bring in like needles for their planeswalkers if you want.
yeah,
But like
yeah,
your bad cards, quote unquote, are like Bloodchief's Thirst, but it's like really good against Ren, so you probably don't want
yeah,
to cut it. You can like trim a Fatal Push, trim a Feign Death type deal.
yeah. Yeah, I think I'm okay with like maybe like a Feign Death Fatal Push for two Toroks, just to you know get past some of the removal stuff they have. Obviously, you
Yep.
don't want to play it into a Ren at 6, but you want to make sure you're kicking it. Um, I think that's the main ones that I can think of. Any other thoughts?
Against hardened skills, you want Curse Totems and Path
Oh
of
yeah,
Perils.
yep,
Also, Two Needle isn't terrible there.
yeah,
Like the cards that aren't very good in that matchup are the Bowmasters are terrible against them,
yeah,
and then like your Feign Death Not Dead After Alls are fine,
yeah,
right? Like your Bowmasters and your Edicts are like really bad, and so you probably want like these plus like some number of these, something
yeah,
like this. Maybe you want all of these, and you're gonna go like down these six. Like Voidwalker is really good against them, right?
yeah,
So maybe you're gonna go down those, plus you're gonna go down like a Feign Death and,
yeah,
one other something. Might
yeah.
be overboarding.
Might be maybe just
Maybe like this.
yeah something like that, or one pithing needle maybe. You know, because I think you're like your pithing needle, obviously the Ink Moth Nexus and Arcbound Ravager
And Agatha's
and
Soul Cauldron.
yeah, and Soul Cauldron, and then obviously Beseiju is not a bad. Like if you have Curse Tome out and you needle Beseiju, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Any other thoughts on the deck or matchups?
No, I really like this deck. I think that it's well positioned. It seems to be really good. Like it
Yeah,
can battle out of basically any situation. It's
yeah,
felt really strong every time we've played it. Obviously, we've back to back 5-0'd. I don't think that we've had like the greatest matchup spread across that,
yeah.
but
True.
um,
But sometimes
I
you
think
got
that
you.
we also
Oh, good. Sorry.
we also like showed that if you are hesitant with this deck, if you don't know what your plan is, you get punished really hard by indecision
Yeah,
because you have to be doing something every turn. You know what I mean?
yeah,
you like very clearly have to be doing something every turn. And so when we didn't decide what we were doing with that Void Walker and just attacked, and then I was like a little frazzled about it and like didn't play the Bowmaster on the end step, which would not have mattered in the slightest.
No.
We ended up just getting run over when we needed to cast that expressive iteration and like find a plan against what they were doing, as opposed to like trying to clock them with a clock that was like 4 turns, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's probably the biggest punt we did on this league. So, but it was just kind of like I mean, yeah, you just have to make a decision, go with it. Yeah, and the indecision slash using up the clock definitely caused us to kind of rush, rush after that. So, yeah, I was gonna mention just like sometimes you do have to like, obviously maybe not this many times, but in a tournament you're gonna run into something like odd that you're gonna be like, what is this? And just we kind of showed in this league like how to kind of approach some of those things and like what we saw and like how we boarded, with what we saw going on. So you're gonna have to do that in a real tournament. And then the last question I had for you is like if someone was new picking up this deck, and they obviously have like a basic understanding of modern, like what tips do you think that you would recommend to them to be successful with the deck?
be very aggressive. Like aggressively field your opponent, aggressively cast your spells into your opponent's like open mana. Just like be super aggressive. Because if you whittle down your opponent's resources, you can almost always just like jam one of these big stabilizers and just win the game off of it. And you saw that happen like several times where I just whittle like against the Death Shadow
Hmm.
opponent. I just jam spells into what I knew was going to get countered or what I knew was going to get answered, and then I just untapped a ring or untapped the shield and the game ended.
Yeah,
It didn't end on the spot, but it ended.
yeah, exactly. Alrighty, open the chest. So I want to see what goodies we got. All good stuff.
You
Hulking
hit
Raptor.
Massacre? Boy, how this card has fallen off.
Yeah, I mean um, yeah, after its standard legalness fell. Uh, Oboro.
Ooh, Knight Errant.
Yeah. Uh, Pithing Needle.
Ooh, Hopeful Initiate also. This card's
Yeah,
fucked up in Pioneer.
yeah,
These two cards together are really fucked up in Pioneer.
yeah. You got yourself a Seasoned Engineer. Uh,
That's worth 30 cents or some shit.
yeah. An Old Border Territorial Kavu. At least you got some style. Pathway.
120 play points is the best part about this.
Yeah, probably. Uh, awesome. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.